There's a voice in your head that doesn't shut up. It whispers at night. It mutters during the day. It tells you you're not good enough, that you're behind, that you'll fail again, that nothing will ever change. You know that voice. You've heard it 1,000 times. But here's something nobody tells you. That voice isn't you. It's not your soul, your essence, your destiny. It's a parasite, a saboteur, a thief that's been living rent-free in your mind, feeding on your fear, your doubt, your potential. And if you don't kill it, it will kill you. Maybe not literally, but it'll kill your drive, your ambition, your courage, your future. You'll become a shadow of who you could have been. Marcus Aurelius knew this. Over 1,800 years ago, sitting alone in the cold barracks of a war camp, burdened with ruling the Roman Empire and haunted by death, betrayal, and endless conflict, he kept a secret weapon, his mind. And not just any mind, a trained, battle-hardened, disciplined fortress that didn't bend to emotion or fear. He wrote to himself, not for fame, not for praise, but to survive. Your life isn't ruined because of what happened to you. It's ruined by how you think about what happened to you. That's what this is about. Killing the internal enemy before it kills everything you've been trying to build. This isn't a feel-good motivational fluff piece. This is psychological war, and you're either going to master your mind or be enslaved by it. Part 1. The enemy within. Negative thinking is a disease, but unlike cancer or a broken bone, it doesn't scream. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't cripple you all at once. It's slow, subtle. It hides behind logic and self-protection. It says things like, just don't get your hopes up. What if you fail? They're probably judging you. It's too late to change. It disguises itself as your voice, which is why most people never realize they're under attack. They confuse self-abuse for self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius didn't fall for this trap. He understood that the mind, left unchecked, is dangerous. So he trained it like a warrior trains his blade. He asked himself, is this within my control? If not, he dropped it like a sword too dull to cut. He didn't waste time worrying about rumors, enemies, death, or disease, because none of those things had power over him. Only his mind did. He wrote, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Think darkness long enough, and you become it. Think weakness, and you'll act weak. Think fear, and you'll obey it. Part 2. The trap of modern misery. We live in a world that manufactures anxiety. Everything around you, your phone, the news, social media, even your friends, is engineered to hijack your attention and flood you with negativity. You scroll past tragedy after tragedy. You compare your life to highlight reels. You see war, chaos, corruption, and feel helpless. But here's the dark truth. You chose this. No, you didn't choose the war, or the heartbreak, or the betrayal, but you chose how to interpret it, how to respond. You opened the door. You let the parasite in. You fed it with every self-deprecating thought. You gave it your energy, your attention, your trust, and now you need to kill it. Not with affirmations, not with meditation playlists, but with war, mental war, the kind Marcus Aurelius waged every day of his life. Part 3. The Stoic Battle Plan. Here's how you begin, and I won't sugarcoat it. It's hard. It hurts, because part of you has to die. But the part that dies is the liar, the coward, the doubter, the part that was never truly you. 1. Identify the thought. Name the parasite. The first step to killing anything is seeing it clearly. When you feel anxiety rise, when fear creeps in, stop. Write down the exact thought. Example, I'll probably fail this project. They won't like me. I'm not good enough. Once it's on paper, stare at it. Analyze it like an enemy's strategy. Ask, is this true? Can I prove it? Does this thought help or harm me? Usually you'll realize it's just noise, smoke, illusion. Marcus wrote, if someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone. Don't protect your negative thinking, expose it. 2. Detach from the emotion. Return to logic. Emotion is useful, but not when it's steering the ship. Negative thoughts are like baited hooks. They're laced with emotion to make them feel real. You need to become cold, surgical. Remind yourself, this is just a thought, not a prophecy. Like Marcus said, you don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. Let the thought pass like a black cloud across the sky. Do not chase it. Do not fight it. Observe it, then return to center. 3. Replace weakness with power. Rewrite the story. Now that the negative thought is exposed and emotionally disarmed, replace it, not with delusional positivity, but with stoic clarity. Instead of, "I'm going to fail," say, "I will prepare with discipline. The outcome isn't mine to control." Instead of, "They're judging me," say, "I will act with virtue. Let others do what they will." The goal isn't to feel good. The goal is to think clearly, because clear thinking leads to powerful action. Part 4. The death practice. Still feel trapped in negativity? Good. Let's use that. Let's go darker. Here's an exercise Marcus used to sharpen his mind into something deadly. Memento mori. Remember, you must die. Sit alone in silence. Picture your death, your funeral, your friends, your family, standing over your grave. Everything left unsaid. Everything you didn't do because you were too afraid, too distracted, too busy thinking about problems that didn't even matter. Now ask yourself, if I died tomorrow, would these thoughts I'm obsessing over mean anything? Would the people I'm trying to impress remember me? Would the fears I fed myself matter in the dark silence of the grave? This is the most brutal Stoic weapon and the most freeing. Marcus wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Use death as a mirror. Use it to kill your excuses. Use it to silence the noise." Part 5. The Rebirth. The goal isn't to never think negatively again. That's impossible. The goal is to become stronger than the voice. You are the observer, not the thought, the master, not the slave. Every time a dark thought enters, smile. It's a chance to train, to draw your sword and sharpen your mind. This is what Marcus Aurelius did, day after day, not because he wanted peace, but because he needed power. And power comes from discipline, from repetition, from confronting the enemy within. Final words. You've been lied to. They told you to be gentle with your mind, to be soft, to just be kind to yourself. And yes, you should have compassion, but you should also have fire, because the mind is not a fragile thing. It is a weapon, and like any weapon, it needs to be forged. So forge it. Temper it with silence, with reflection, with truth. Sharpen it with discipline, with rejection of falsehood, with practice. Kill the negative thoughts, not by running from them, but by standing over them like a general on a battlefield, sword drawn, eyes steady. That's how you win. That's how you live. Because the modern world isn't gentle. It's chaos, noise, confusion, illusion. And unless you become dangerous in your mind, unless you become the kind of man who meets fear with calm, darkness with clarity, and negativity with fire, you will be consumed. So make your decision. Kill your negative thinking, or let it kill the man you were meant to become. The choice is yours. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.